From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, December 5th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Start with some girls high school basketball on a wintry evening. Negaunee at Escanaba, second quarter. Nicole Kameen, nice crossover dribble on the way to the basket, lays it up and in, ties the game at 19. Then Negaunee started finding more success thanks to hot shooting. Clara Johnson for three. That stretched Negaunee's lead to 4. Miners not slowing down. Natalie Bartle from another zip code. Swish, she had 27. Then junior Abby Nelson says, hey, I want to get in on this act too. Takes the pass from Johnson, lines it up, and nothing but net there as well. Negaunee goes on to win 62-41. Besides the 27 points, Bartle also had 8 steals, 6 rebounds. To Marquette, where Gladstone coach Andy Cretin's talking to freshman center Maggie Crow. Picked this up in the second quarter. Chloe Hale to Sydney Keevy for the layup. A couple of successful free throws. She had 13 points and 8 rebounds. For the purple and white, Maddie Algren. We're going to call this a pass to Caitlin Hartwick. She puts it in. 22-11. Marquette still up 11. Then Chloe Hale to Avery Leedy. Nice move in the lane for 2 more. At the other end, Taylor Hunter gets the ball to Maggie Crow. She puts it in off the window. Braves back to a 10-point deficit. Then Hale will find Avery Leedy again. No assist this time, but the offensive rebound is just fine. And Marquette goes on to win this one 56-36. On the board, it was Westwood over Menominee 44-30. West Aaron County turns back Iron Mountain 44-31. It was Forest Park, thanks to 20 points from Hannah Cross, defeating Kearney NATO 52-44. North Dickinson 63, Republic Michigamme 30. Mid-Peninsula 4 points better than North Central 47-43. Rapid River 48, Norway 39. And in Wisconsin it was Elko over the Bobcats of Florence 64-39. Boys basketball, NMU's Bill Saul enjoying the popcorn down at Gladstone's. The Braves were taking on Ishpeming. A good start for Gladstone. Reese Castor taking his man off the dribble. He ended up with 24, and it's 11-0 Braves. Oh, then there's a steal. Castor to Carson Shea in the corner for 3. It's now 14-0 Gladstone. Hematites would respond. Gavin Sundberg drives the lane, lays it up, and in. Braves lead down to 11. Then Hart Holmgren from the outside. No problem. He had 32, but the Braves a little bit too much in this one. Gladstone 77, Ishpeming 67. Meanwhile, Escanaba coach Tracy Hudson in Negaunee taking on the Miners early third quarter off the miss. Luke Skews twists the ball away from Ian Valentine over to Jackson Sager, who steps one way, stops, steps back, and yes, for 3. Miners trail 30-26. Then Escanaba gets back to work. Ooh, the no-look inbound pass from Ryan Robinette to Jared Nash, who needed 2 tries to get that one going. Eskimos by 6. And Jason Waterman returns the ball to Jacob Ennett, just inside the 3-point line, gets that one to fall. But the orange and black would pull away ever so slowly. Brett Schloenfeld, again, needs 2 offensive rebounds and a second try to get it in, padding those rebounding statistics. Then Schloenfeld to Nash to Ryan Robinette for 2 of his 23, and Escanaba is your winner 60-45. On the board here, Iron Mountain no trouble with Manistee 71-29. Munising gets 24 from Jesse Matson in the 53-33 win over Gwinn, despite 21 points and 14 rebounds by Tucker Taylor. Engadine over Newberry 73-46. Cedarville 74, St. Ignace 41. It was Brimley over Onaway 59-44. Pickford 21 better than Rudyard 61-40. And in Wisconsin basketball, Wasaki a dozen better than Niagara 46-34. The Michigan High School Athletic Association's Representative Council has approved moving the state finals in girls and boys basketball in the 2018-19 season. In March of 2019, MSU's Breslin Center will not be available for the boys championship weekend, the usual one, because of the possibility of the MSU women's basketball program hosting the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. The Breslin Center is the only available arena in Michigan large enough to host the boys semifinals and finals, so the council chose to move the boys final up a week from March 14th through the 16th. The girls semifinals and finals already are moving to Calvin College's Van Noord Arena this season, and with this switch will be played for a second straight season at Calvin College during the weekend of March 21st through the 23rd of 2019. Last Thursday, Iron River's Nick Baumgartner won the Europa Cup snowboard cross event in Pitztal, Austria. The United States men took 4 of the top 5 positions, with Nate Holland on the left, second, and on the right, Konstantin Schad of Germany, third. Mick Deerdorf was fourth, and Jonathan Cheever was fifth. Nearly 100 men competed in the event. The United States women took the top 2 spots with Faye Golini and Rosie Marcari. Don't forget, the Winter Olympics will be on TV6 in February. The NMU Wildcats are still in 4th place in the WCHA standings after splitting with Alabama Huntsville over the weekend. Wildcat defenseman Jordan Klimek earned WCHA Defensive Player of the Week honors for his 3 assists, 7 shots on net, and a block shot against the Chargers. NMU head coach Grant Patulny says Klimek has been very coachable, and it's good to see him rewarded for his efforts.
I coached him individually. I coached him in front of his peers. I coached him in the video room, on the rink, and he handled it. He accepted the coaching. For a senior to kind of be put in a position, senior captain, where his game was kind of the microscope in front of his peers, for him to come out of it, and I thought he was outstanding. He drove the net on our login school, he was good on our end. He was getting the pucks quick. He was retrieving the puck. We were coming out of it with pace. So he's come a long way.
NMU travels to Bemidji State this weekend. Michigan Tech hosts Ferris State, and Lake Superior State entertains Minnesota State. A former Northern Michigan University linebacker has become an assistant coach at the University of Nebraska. Javon DeWitt was a 2-time All-American linebacker for NMU in the mid-1990s. He was the Midwest Intercollegiate Football Conference Defensive Player of the Year in 1996. Among his stops as an assistant coach, NMU, St. Norbert, Northern Iowa, Florida Atlantic, Army, and Central Florida. DeWitt was at Central Florida for 2 seasons as an associate head coach for linebackers and special teams coordinator. UCF was the only undefeated team in major college football this season. New Nebraska head coach Scott Frost has brought 7 of his assistants from UCF to Nebraska.